Hey, it's Sean with Ankle Biters Tennis again, chatting about advice that we're giving to kids that scales. And the reason we do videos like this, the reason I like to write the articles, is I want the feedback. I want to know for sure that we're giving good advice. And I think asking for help is a good thing. So we've got some good ideas. I really love the concept of upgrading our advice, something that scales, something that's not just going to be for kids, but something that as I get older, oh, you know what? I remember that advice as a kid. It's still true today, and it still helps me. I've got a few of those for myself personally. I'm sure we all do. But in this case, I want to take not only the scaling, we took keep your hands to yourself, and pushed it a little bit further to say, don't touch someone else without their permission. Now, I think that scales into adulthood in a way that keep your hands to yourself doesn't. I think it's more specific. I think it says more. Now, the extension of don't touch someone else without their permission is don't help someone else without their permission. This one took me a long time to put together when I realized that I liked helping people and I liked helping children. But there's a good example here of when a child can tie their own shoe. And I asked them very specifically, it depends on how old they are, where they are in that development, what they've learned. If we're in the middle of a class and kid's shoe's untied, and I say, hey, little Johnny, can you tie your shoe for me? And if he looks up and says, no, Coach Sean, I can't, and we're in the middle of a tennis class or a chess class or whatever it is, that is not my time to help a child learn or to sit there and try to force him to figure it out. I simply help him, right? And I'll ask, hey, you want me to help you? And they'll almost always say, yes, Coach Sean, that'd be great. Well, in child language, which usually just means, And so I help them. In other cases, when the child says, yes, I know how to tie my own shoes, I'm like, sweet, do it. Get on with it. Take as long as you need. If you need help, let me know. Right? So I'm always offering help. Always is a strong word. I offer help, often. But I don't always give it. I certainly don't force it unless we're on a specific time frame. And this is, I think, where parents can get a little... I don't want to say a little frustrated, but there's a time when a parent has to get a kid moving, and you just got to do it for them. So, not saying anything against that, but in this case, it's do not help someone else without their permission. I'm picking up tennis balls. I have tennis balls on my tennis racket. They are my tennis balls, mine. I collected them. I've earned them. They're mine. One of them falls off. Little Johnny comes running over. I don't know if he's helping me or stealing my tennis balls. He may have great intentions. He may be wanting to help me, right? But I don't know that. I have not given him permission to help me. He comes running over and picks up one of my tennis balls, and all of a sudden I'm yelling and screaming, little Johnny's stealing my tennis balls. Maybe he was just trying to help, but he should come over, and this is what we work with the kids, and we tell them this all the time. He should come over, ask if I want help. Hey, Sean, can I pick up that tennis ball? Can I help you with this? And in that case, we're discussing it ahead of time. Nobody gets upset, just like discussing touching, right? We discuss it. You get permission before you interact with someone else in those cases. And I think it just makes a huge difference. I watch the kids interact. I've had significantly less tears, less fights, less concerns, less misunderstandings, because I can look at a kid and say, do not help someone else without their permission. Don't help unless he wants you to. How do you find out if he wants you to? You gotta ask. You gotta talk about these things. And I think the kids get it. I think they really do at a young enough age. I've got 3, 4, 5-year-olds that get this concept, and I don't think a lot of adults get this concept. So there are a few things that I think as we work to get these kids to understand younger and younger, I think it's gonna help them. I think it's gonna make better humans. I think it's going to make them better humans. It's going to help them be able to interact with people in a better way and simply communicate what you want to do. You want to help me? Let me know. You want to touch me? Let me know. These conversations need to happen ahead of time. You don't get to do those things without my permission. I will promise to be the same way towards you. So, in this case, you have my permission to share the video, to comment, to let me know what's going on. I would like to know what you think. I want to know if you think this scales, if there's better wording, if it's something you've heard that's similar to something else that could help us with these concepts. Definitely let me know. Comment, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Hope everybody's going great. Have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.